It takes more energy to be who you are not than to be who you are. In being who you are is being in your natural element. Being your authentic self is being in the flow of life. It is being in your most natural self, effortless living. Hi, my name is Chinwendu, and today I will be talking about the myth of bringing your full authentic self to work. So before I go on, let's discuss what and who your authentic self is. Your authentic self is that part of you that has been with you all of these years you have been existing here on earth. It has not changed. Different things have changed about you: your age, your size, your dressings, your hair, and different things. But this part of you has remained constant. If it will be a mathematical formula, these other places are the variables constantly changing, then this part of you I'm talking about will be the one always represented with K or C, the constant. So it is who you truly are. It is that part of you that lives, is that part of us that live at the end of our lives here on earth to rejoin all that is. So that is your authentic self, and it's truly who you are. You are a spirit being having a human experience. You are a spirit living through your mind and your body. A spirit with a body and a mind. So that's who you are. So that part of you is your authentic self. And that part of us is one with God. There is that portion of the Bible where Jesus said, "Ye are gods," quoting what was already written in the Old Testament by David. He said, "Is it not written in your laws that ye are gods?" So that statement is statement of truth, like it is literal. So who you are is God. We are all God. We are all gods. We are God individualized. So who you are at the core of your being, your authentic self, is God. So you are God having a unique experience as who you are, as your unique self. So this is why the 8 billion people here on planet Earth are all unique and special in their own way. So that is who your authentic self is. Now, in the work environment, should you come fully expressing your authentic self? The answer is yes, because you are not able to truly function in your full potential or giving your excellence if you're hiding who you are. And another thing is that we have entered into a new season, and this season is a time of authenticity, age of authenticity. It is now increasingly becoming very difficult for people to hide their authentic selves, because now you can no longer, it is very difficult for you not to be yourself. So if you are to choose between being yourself and your job, which will you choose? That decision is left for you. But you see, living your authentic life is about living as you are, guided from your authentic self from within, as you're guided by your body, as some will say, as you're guided by your intuition, as you're guided by the Holy Spirit, as the church would say. They are all the same thing. So if sometimes if your current job is not aligned with your authentic self, there may be this inner nudging or inner call for you to quit the job and get another, or maybe start up your own thing. It depends on your journey. In my own case, 2 years ago, I started knowing that I should quit my job. That was around March or so. So, but I didn't do that because I was afraid of how I will pay my bills and those things. You know, that fear of uncertainty and the fear of the unknown. So the fear kept me there. Excuse me. So I continued being there until it became unbearable, and then I had to quit by October. So this October will make it 2 years that I left that my last job, and it has been a journey. So I will be discussing it in another video, what the journey has been like. But for now, let's talk about bringing your full authentic self. So back then in my work, the kind of job I've always sought for are jobs related to marketing, because that's what I studied. And I studied marketing because that's the only job I know I can do. I cannot sit behind a desk doing the same thing over and over every day. I won't be able to do that. I can't just do that. So the only job I knew I could do is that kind of job that involved movement, different things every day, missing different people every day, that has to change, and there will be different spices to it because you meet different people and they are not the same. So, and it involves movement, not like I'll sit at a place. And so I realized that thing about myself earlier on. So I left the whole I was thinking of becoming a medical doctor, but at some point I found out that I cannot stand blood. If I see blood, I will run away. So I said there's no point fooling myself. And I now discovered that I love business. I love entrepreneurship. I said to myself, what else will I study that will bring me closer to being a businesswoman? And I thought to myself that the next best thing should be marketing. So I went for it, and that's what I finally studied. And then that's all the jobs I've done are in that space. So why I mention this is because I don't stay in the office, so it was easier for me to bring my authentic self. It was easier for me to bring my authentic self, meeting people, being myself, and all that. Because though there were times I was limited, which was why my soul started becoming agitated, and I had to leave, was because the policies and everything will not really did not allow me to fully express myself, my creativity, and in the ways I would have brought my fullest potential to the work. So I was restricted by the policies and by the orders coming from above and all that. So that's where you will be limited in bringing your full authentic self to work, because things are changing, times have changed, and so are these organizations also changing and going to change, because a lot of some organizations are already emphasizing authenticity and allowing people to be themselves and bring to the table what they can bring to the table according to their unique gifts and who they are. And so, but that's slow, but it will continue to increase. But before then, if you are someone that is working where your full expression of your authentic self is not needed, then maybe it's time to change to a different organization, or maybe it's time to start your own thing. I do not tell people what to do, so this is just a suggestion. Then meanwhile, there is this aspect of living your authentic life that is very, very important to take note of, which is human design. I said that it's part of your living your authentic life is because living your authentic life is living according to your design. It is living according to who you are. You cannot live outside your design if you're living according to the truth of who you are, which is living your authentic life. So you have to know how you express yourself here on earth, which is your design, and why you do it, which is your purpose. So these things you will have to bring into consideration in seeking out a job. You seek out a job that will that is around the area of your human, where your human design can fit in. Maybe there may not be so many of that, but you can always find somewhere where your human design can fit in. For instance, my most comfort zone is writing. So if I'm to find a job, and talking to, so if I'm to find a job, it would definitely be a job in the where I can write, creative writing or whatever writing, and mostly creative writing, or where I can teach or coach people, mentor people, those kind of things. Or maybe marketing job, assuming I'll still have interest in that, because I get to talk to people, I get to tell them the benefits of the product, assuming I believe in the product. So, but you know yourself, you know what you are designed for, how you interact with life. So getting a job around that side will help you come with your full authentic self, without being limited and all that. And then next one would be to search out for organizations that are already accommodating authenticity in their whole policy making and everything. And maybe that can help. Then the final solution would be to just follow your joy, follow your passion, go do your thing, follow your joy. There is that fear of the unknown always there. Fear of what will become of me, how will I pay my bills, is always there. So, but sometimes what you just need is to have that radical faith and take that leap. Who knows if you fly? A lot of people do fly, they don't crash. Have you ever heard of someone that crashed? I have never heard. So me, this is my second year and I'm still here. So you will definitely not crash. You will definitely not crash. So everybody's journey is different. I always tell people everybody's journey is different. The way my own life is unfolding may not be the way your life will unfold. I have seen people that immediately they took that leap of faith. That same month they started earning even more money than they are earning in their job. And there are people, maybe they need to expand in certain ways depending on their journey. We all have our different journeys and where we are in our journey of unfoldment. So you just have to know exactly what it is that will work for you according to your soul's blueprint. Follow yourself, follow your heart, follow your inner guidance. That's your best bet this time. Nobody, no outside authorities can tell you what to do. This video is merely a suggestion, or to just throw light on these things. Follow your heart, follow your inner guidance. It will not let you down. Trust yourself. Your inner guidance would not let you down. It knows the way. Your authenticity is your currency. Being your fullest self is, or put food on your table. So don't succumb to people pleasing or fear. Yes, fear can be there, but you can still move anyway. You can still move anyway. So that is what I wanted to say about this topic. Thank you so much for listening up to this point. I love you all. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Until I see you again. Bye.